Mark of the Beast, a prophetic vision of a one-world order. In the pages of the Bible, within the enigmatic writings of the book of Revelation, lies one of the most provocative and unsettling prophecies ever recorded, the Mark of the Beast. The concept of the mark has spurred countless discussions, debates, and theories, particularly in the context of the modern world. For many, it is a symbol of impending doom, a harbinger of the end times, when a global government and a unified monetary system would impose complete control over human life. This chilling prophecy is closely tied to the idea of a one-world order, a centralized regime that controls commerce, freedom, and survival itself, ushering in a new world where no one can buy or sell without receiving the mark. The Book of Revelation and the Rise of the Beast. The prophecy of the Mark of the Beast is found in Revelation 13, 16-18. He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Revelation 13, 16-18. This passage has been the subject of intense scrutiny for centuries. It paints a picture of a time when the world's financial system will be completely controlled by a malevolent force, the beast. The beast, often interpreted as a symbol of a tyrannical, anti-Christ figure, will wield enormous power, forcing people to adopt a mark that will grant them access to the global marketplace. Without this mark, people will be unable to buy or sell, thereby sealing their fate in a world where the economy becomes the tool of oppression. The mark itself is described as being placed on the right hand or forehead, a feature that has captured the imagination of both religious scholars and conspiracy theorists alike. What could this mark be? Could it be some kind of technology? A microchip implanted under the skin, allowing for biometric identification and access to digital currency? This idea has been increasingly popular in recent years, particularly with the rise of RFID, radio frequency identification chips, and contactless payments. Speculation and fears of a one-world order. In the wake of globalization and technological advancements, many individuals, particularly those with a deep interest in biblical prophecy, have drawn parallels between the Mark of the Beast and the ongoing development of a one-world order. The vision of Revelation portrays a world where political, economic, and social systems are united under a single, authoritarian ruler. In such a scenario, freedom of choice would be eradicated and the ability to participate in society would be tied to one's allegiance to the beast system. In the modern age, the idea of a one government seems less like a mere theory and more like a possibility. Global institutions like the United Nations, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund exert increasing influence over national policies. Economic ties between countries grow ever stronger, and many are beginning to wonder whether the world is heading toward a day when these global entities will consolidate their power, leading to a new world order where sovereignty is a thing of the past. The concept of a unified financial system in which every transaction is monitored and controlled is particularly concerning to those who view the Mark of the Beast as a literal prophecy. A cashless society is often touted as an inevitable future, where credit cards, mobile apps, and digital currencies completely replace physical money. In such a world, the implantation of microchips in people's hands or foreheads would provide a convenient means of conducting transactions. With each chip containing personal, financial, and health data, the system would be able to track an individual's every move and purchase. The fear, however, is not just about the convenience of technology. It is about control. Revelation speaks of a time when no man might buy or sell without the mark of the beast. The economic power would be so concentrated that those who resist the system could find themselves unable to feed their families, unable to pay for health care, and unable to live a normal life. In this vision, the refusal to accept the mark would result in the persecution of the faithful, those who reject the global system for fear of aligning themselves with the forces of evil. A world in chaos. As the book of Revelation continues, it paints a picture of a world descending into chaos. Wars, famines, natural disasters, and diseases are unleashed upon the earth. The heavens themselves will tremble as the end draws near. Revelation 6:12-17 offers a grim portrayal of this time. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Revelation 6:12-17. This chaotic time, described as the Great Tribulation, will be marked by overwhelming suffering. Governments will fall, economies will collapse, and societies will fracture under the weight of uncontrollable chaos. The world will search for solutions, and the beast will rise as a false savior, offering peace, security, and a means of survival under his rule. It is within this atmosphere of crisis that the mark of the beast will be imposed, a symbol of allegiance to a power that promises salvation, but ultimately leads to damnation. The choice, fear and hope. As the end times approach, people will be faced with a stark choice: accept the mark and conform to the global system, or refuse it and face persecution, poverty, and death. The choice is not just about survival, it is about faith and conviction. For Christians who believe in the literal fulfillment of Revelation, the refusal to accept the mark is seen as an act of defiance against the forces of evil and an affirmation of their trust in God's ultimate victory. The world today is rife with uncertainty. Economic instability, political unrest, and the rapid rise of technology make the notion of a one-world government seem increasingly plausible. Whether the mark of the beast is a literal microchip or a metaphorical symbol of allegiance to a corrupt system, one thing is certain: the book of Revelation offers a powerful reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the need to remain steadfast in faith. The story of the mark of the beast is one of choice, consequence, and divine intervention. As the world moves ever closer to a time of uncertainty and tribulation, the words of Revelation serve as a warning, an invitation to consider where our allegiances truly lie in the face of a system that seeks to control every aspect of our lives.